Hello there. I'm going to show you what I do with one of my RAW files. This is a typical image that I would normally see on my LCD screen. When I've taken the image doesn't look perfectly exposed as an image I'd like to see. But what I actually do is I expose for the sky or the brightest area, so I don't lose any information in the top there. And as a result, that makes a lot of the darker areas very dark, and a lot of the time you can't see any detail in the dark areas on the LCD screen of the camera. So when it comes into Lightroom, this is the kind of image that I see. When I look at the histogram up at the top here, you can see that I haven't touched the whites, which is what I want. This is how I work, and it allows me to recover the darker areas. And so with a few tweaks, I can almost have this image done. I think I always try and recover as much of the light area initially, and then bring up the shadow, which takes me to here. And then when I've got the image quite even, you see I'm getting quite a mid-peak here. We're dropping out slightly dark here, so I'll just bring this up a little bit, and then I like to adjust the contrast after that, which raises the it's sort of punchiness of the image. And I'm losing a little bit of darkness as well again, so I may have to just take this over a little bit. And yeah, I do like the bluey sky, but I think this is probably going to go black and white. So I'm taking it here, very conscious of this here, making sure that I don't have any, I don't like having any kind of white really in my images. I like to have highlight, but not, I like to have highlights, but I don't like to have too much white. And so we're still getting some detail down by the church here, and there's still some detail over on the black areas, but the sky hasn't blown out. Still lots of detail in this dark spire. I might raise this up. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So let's see what it looks like when we go black and white. See, I quite like that. I think if we go a little bit brighter, it's kind of working. I don't think it's very atmospheric. I probably want to darken the skies a little bit. Let's just use a grad. Let's go 1.5. Probably twist it a little bit. It might be too much actually. And what else might I do? Yeah, I think that's kind of as far as I would go with that image. Let me check the history, see where I started. Yeah, I kind of like this. I think if I had a little bit longer than 3 minutes, I would probably play around with it a little bit more. That would be something I would be fairly happy with. Thanks a lot.